ॐ स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। Neighbor is asking, people are sitting, must one leave home then? Master, no, not altogether. Whenever you have leisure, go into solitude for a day or two. At that time, do not have any relations with the outside world and do not hold any conversation with worldly people or on worldly affairs. You must live either in solitude or in company of the holy men. Totally face yourself, face God and be with God. Neighbor, how can one recognize a holy man? Master, he who has surrendered his body, mind, and innermost self to God is surely a holy man. He who has surrendered woman and gold is surely a holy man. He is a holy man who does not regard women with the eye of worldly person. He never forgets to look upon a woman as his mother and to offer her his worship if he happens to be near her. The holy man constantly thinks of God and does not indulge in any talk except about spiritual things. Furthermore, he serves all beings, knowing that God resides in every heart. These, in general, are the signs of a holy man. How clearly specific words Sri Ramakrishna says. A holy man is one who constantly thinks of God, who has given up all the chase behind this world of dualities. He has given up the world of enjoyment and holding on to God and living in this world. Realized soul is maybe different. Realized souls will be holy men. But even otherwise, a person who has really and heartily and forever given up the enjoyments of the world with a vow to dedicate his life for the welfare of others and welfare of God, unconditionally, never to go back, without any reserve for himself, nothing to enjoy. After repeated efforts to dedicate himself to God and this world, striving day and night to see that every breath he sacrifices for the world and others, finally he matures into a man who is no more attached or interested in the worldly things, but he is ready every moment to serve others and serve God. He sees God in others, Shiva Jnane Jiva Seva, and strives to serve, seeing God in them as an offering to God. So these are the holy man's signs. Neighbor, Must one always live in solitude? Master, have not you seen the trees on the footpath along the street? They are fenced around as long as they are very young, otherwise cattle will destroy them. But there is no longer any need of fences when their trunks grow thick and strong. Then they won't break even if the elephant is tied to them. Just so, there will be no need for you to worry and fear if you make your mind as strong as a thick tree trunk. First of all, try to acquire discrimination. Break the jackfruit open only after you have rubbed your hands with oil. Then its sticky milk won't smear them. The question is being asked, should we leave everything and spend the rest of life constantly in solitude? Sri Ramakrishna says. Even earlier he said, if you get small leisure, even 1 day, 2 days, just retire to God. There also he doesn't say, give up everything and become a ascetic, staying in a hut somewhere in solitude. He says, when you get leisure, how much of leisure do we get from morning till night, now and then, now and then? Between two activities, I have leisure. After food, before I enter into work again, I have leisure. I am traveling to the office, I have leisure. I am taking bath, I have leisure for my activities. I can take the name of God. I have finished my bath and going to room to change my dress. I have leisure. All this time, I can constantly think of God, pray to God, and be with God. And Sri Ramakrishna is telling, once you become strong, that you are no more affected by the world, no temptations bind you, they are not able to entice you, no fear attacks you, no anxiety you feel or have any depression under any condition. Then you are ready to be without solitude. Wherever you are unentangled and uninvolved. You can live. You can peacefully, amidst hustle bustle of the world, you can calmly think of God. Like a child, he is not worried or affected by the situations and circumstances in which it is put. He is enjoying his own play. Like that, you will be. On the contrary, if man loves, Master, discrimination is the reasoning by which one knows hereafter, explaining till you become a trunk of a tree so strong, so unshaken, then there is no more need of running into solitude now and then or permanently. You can be anywhere. First, even for children, we have to teach self-conquest. We can conquer the whole world. We can threaten the world with our nuclear powers. I am going to destroy you all. But who can control his own mind? Who can control his passions? Who can control his demand of the flesh? Nobody. So that conquest, turn inward, conquer yourself. What we need to teach our next generation and our children is conquer yourself, my child. Wherever you are in this world, you are safe. Nothing can shake you. You are one who has won himself, has won the world. Now all will love you. All come to you for seeking guidance. All come to you for solace when they are burning. Now you have only duty to offer love and services. So Sri Ramakrishna is asking, telling them, first of all, try to acquire discrimination. Discrimination not between people and people, not between job and job profession, not between castes, but discrimination between the real and unreal, eternal and temporal. This is today's play. I have to transcend and go. This enjoyment lasts for a few seconds. Again binds me. I don't want this. I want eternal. Where is eternal? Where is peace unending? Where is joy unending? I want that. So he searches for that. This is discrimination. Nitya vastu viveka. Nitya, here and here, hereafter. What eternally exists is Nitya, and which is Nashwara, which is not going to be there tomorrow, is gone. So Nitya and Anitya, this constant search. And what is Anitya is given up. No, I don't need. That discrimination. Discrimination is reasoning by which one knows God alone is real. All else is unreal. Real means eternal. Unreal means impermanent. Whatever we acquire, as I am advancing in age, I am slowly seeing everything is ephemeral. Everything is passing. Everything. A day comes when nothing exists. Neither I nor this. But God, the nature, continues to exist. How many millions of people came and went? How many millions of lives came and went? This world is there. God is there. Nature is there. All else is coming and going. What all is happening in time. There is an existence beyond time and space, which is eternal, where we have to reach, and that is our home. Discrimination is reasoning by which one knows God alone is real and all else is unreal. Real means eternal and unreal means impermanent. He who has acquired discrimination knows that God is the only substance and all else is non-existent, unsubstantial. There is no substance, it is only appearance. Anything you hold as giving enjoyment or peace, hold it. Till you hold, it is going to give me eternal happiness, no more suffering, no more bondage. I will be free. The moment you hold, it has held you. You are bound by it. And you see that it is not giving joy at all. Constant suffering it is giving. It, it may give a little pleasure, momentary pleasures, which is neither joy nor bliss. Next moment, it ends. And next moment, there is great suffering. For the sake of a momentary enjoyment, you have to be slave for the rest of life. This, whatever you see, whatever you hold, it starts giving because it is not real. Real will never give. Your Atman is real. Your mind is unreal. Now it is there here, next moment it is there not here, somewhere else it has gone. Running, running, running. Where can be the rest there? God is the only substance and all else is non-existent. Joy is not in the object. Joy is within you. With sense objects, when you touch the senses, a little of that is released. Joy comes from within, not from the objects that we eat or enjoy. When we eat, we get joy, but the same thing, 10th morsel, will say, no, I don't want. A cup of coffee, it gives some peace and joy, some stimulation. Next cup will make it decrease, the law of diminishing return. Still third, fourth, enough, like, no, I can't, I don't want. When you go to the 8th or 9th or 10th, you start vomiting. You can't take. If joy was there in coffee, you must have constantly be getting same amount of joy, but it doesn't. Or a person used to bring and give you coffee every day, fine coffee, that person is dead and whom you loved most. You no more take coffee. Each cup of coffee comes with grief from within. Where is that person who is to bring? Where is that person whom I loved? Is no more there, lost forever. So the same cup of coffee brings great grief, as if I don't want this, I want to throw this away. To that extent of dislike. Is there a joy in the object? It comes from within. It is within. The sense and sense object gives a momentary pleasure. With the awakening of this spirit of discrimination, a man wants to know God. This discrimination awakens. He will not give up the world. He will not run away from the home. He will not run away from his duties without any selfishness, without any ego of doership, without seeking any benefits. He goes on doing his duty because it is his duty. And duty never becomes karma. If you don't do duty, it becomes a karma. So he goes on doing his duties and offering it to God. But whole being is set on realizing God. I have to transcend this, I have to realize God and go beyond forever. A man wants to know God. On the contrary, if man loves the unreal, such as creature comforts, name, fame, and wealth, then he does not want to know God, who is of the very nature of reality. God is the nature of reality. Holding on to the unreal and seeking unreal, you will not relish the real and eternal. Through discrimination between real and unreal, one seeks to know God. one seeks to know God. Listen to a song. Come, let us go for a walk, O mind, to Kali, the wish-fulfilling tree. Whatever you need, whatever you desire, it is there. There is a mythological tree of Kalpataru. Whatever you ask that Kalpataru sitting at its feet, it will give you. Whatever you want, name, fame, wealth, enjoyments, anything. But you reach it, sit at its feet and pray. Let us go for a walk, O mind, to Kali, the wish-fulfilling tree. And there beneath it, gather the four fruits of life. Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, four fruits of the life. That what a man has to achieve in his life is the four things he has to achieve. Dharma, first thing is dharma. Living according to the laws of nature and righteousness of the human consciousness. Human consciousness understands what is righteousness and what is unrighteousness. Society understands, humanity understands what is to be done and what should not be done. This standard of seeking, doing what is good for all, Bahujana Hitaya, Bahujana Sukhaya. The dharma. When you move along the dharma, you keep evolving. The moment you go unrighteous ways or any selfishness and ego starts projecting out, it becomes adharma, and whatever you do to satisfy your desires or your needs becomes immediately adharma, and it creates great bondage and suffering. So, your first thing is never to err in your life. That path of acquiring that knowledge, acquiring that tendency is the early first thing that man has to attain, dharma. Then after that, after knowing this, after getting the education, he has to earn for his living. Whole life you cannot be dependent on others. Do some studies and all that, then end one day all external. So dharma, artha, earn for your living and help those who are dependent on you to live such a good life and sacrifice. Life of love and sacrifice. Dharma, artha, kama, all the desires. First desire what we need is needs. That is, I need food. It's a kamana. I need a shelter to live. It's a desire. I live a safe place in this world where nobody harms me. That is a kamana. I need my family because man's nature is gregarious to live in groups. All these are kamana. All that I need in any way, any time is called kama. And let it be according to dharma. Scriptural injunctions tell what is your dharma. And according to your earning, don't stretch yourself beyond your earning. Dharma, artha, kama, and finally moksha. You have to realize God in this life. Transcend the nature and go beyond. So this struggle to transcend beyond and go is the moksha. There are various urges, human urges in man. The physical urge, the biological urge, then social urge, then moral urge, emotional urge to love and be loved, creative urge to do something which nobody has done, then intellectual urge, aesthetic urge and spiritual urge. Seeking spirituality, seeking struggle to transcend nature and go beyond, to be free from all bondages and suffering forever, is man's very nature, for he is divine. Embedded in this body, he wants to free himself. So here we see the dharma, artha, kama, moksha, the four things that man has to attain, the fruits, four fruits that he has to acquire in this life. This is called what is going to give us is wishfully feeling free, the Mother Kali. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.